Hi everyone, welcome to week 4. We are past the halfway point of the class. Can't believe how quickly that it's going. So this week, it's a busy week for everybody. We're going to be talking about the causes of positive and negative behavior, and within that, we're going to be talking about moral development, character, the role of temperament in a young child's behavior, and trying to figure out how we can figure out what the function of children's behavior is and how the function of their behavior really can relate to their temperament. There's going to be a discussion and a couple of assignments this week. And first of all, we just want to remind you that we're reading chapter 9, and there are a couple of videos about temperament, challenging behavior, strategies. In particular, I think a few of you will be interested in the kindergarten classroom. And then we're also going to have 2 assignments this week, in addition to our discussion. Our discussion this week is going to be what is temperament and how does it influence behavior. You've all been doing a wonderful job with discussion, so I look forward to having a robust discussion. And also, I love that you have been able to share specific examples that you've used in your classroom. So again, share your experiences. I think people have been thrilled with the resources that you've uploaded in addition to your posts. If you want to do a video post, again, I encourage that. It helps us get to know each other a little bit better. And I think you've all quite got the hang of our discussions. So one of our assignments this week is going to be, in addition to your research that you've done with your regular class of readings, I'm going to ask you to take either 3 articles or videos on bullying that relate to early childhood education. Just remember that you cite your references. And remember, early childhood is birth through age 3, so grade 3, so through age 8. So feel free to choose any articles or videos on bullying that go all the way up to 3rd grade would be considered early childhood. And you're going to either write a paper or do a presentation, a video presentation, summarizing the articles or the videos, and then talk about how you could use what you have learned to help children understand what constitutes bullying and what techniques could be used in the classroom to prevent these behaviors. So if you do a paper, it should be approximately 3 pages, not including the cover page and the references. And if you choose to do a video, which there are people who are very skilled at doing videos in this class, it's really neat. It should be 5 to 7 minutes, and please upload a written reference page in APA format to go with it. And as you cite things in your presentation, just say in a particular article or this author or this video, and use that sort of as your way to do an in-text citation for the purposes of a video. And then we do have one more assignment, so you do have another short assignment. This one, if you're choosing to do this, you either can do a 2-page assignment, or you can use Powtoon, and there is a link for it in the assignment to create an animated video. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to describe a specific child or a challenging behavior. And it can be somebody that you make up, or it could be a real or a fictional child. But make sure that if you do use a real child, make sure you keep confidentiality in mind and don't tell me the child's real name. I'd like you to describe the behavior in detail. So what are the actual observable behaviors, the things that you see? For example, if you saw a child with their head down on their desk, you would say, I saw the child with their head down on their desk, not the child is really sad. That's making a judgment on why the child has their head down on their desk. Think of your observation as a verbal snapshot. You're painting a picture of what the child is actually doing. And then once you collect all that information and you describe it, then after you think about all of that information, then think about the function of the child's behavior. Kids always have a purpose for what they're doing. So why do you think that child that you're describing was behaving in the way that they were doing? And then think about what other ways you could get them to change their behavior. And I'd like you to think in lines of, what can you think of that will get the need met that you've identified? So if it's a child that is seeking attention by acting in a way that's negative, what can you do to flip that around to get the child's behavior to be positive to get attention? So I hope you're understanding that really think about the most important thing to think about is the function of the child's behavior. What need are they trying to get met? And then think about how a different, more appropriate way that they can get that need met. Again, if you have any questions, as always, feel free to be in touch. Send me an email and we can set up a time to chat if you would like. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to reading your papers, seeing your presentations. And also, if you're watching this before Tuesday night, we do have, Reva Bagley has volunteered to do a live Zoom meeting with anybody who's interested, because she has found, I guess, a very easy way to be able to embed thumbnail videos into her PowerPoint. So it's something I don't know how to do except with some pretty, I guess, detailed workarounds. So I'm looking forward to Reva's presentation because I'd like to learn something new too. So I hope to see many of you at 6 o'clock on Tuesday night. We had to reschedule because I had some technical difficulties trying to get this on Saturday morning. But thanks, Reva, so much for doing this. It's much appreciated by me and by your classmates. And hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I'm here if you need me. Have a great week.